Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be learning about Illidan's past. Now, before the video even gets started, spoiler alert, okay? Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Now that we got that taken care of, the quest chain was introduced in the newest beta build. This is still the beta, of course. And I don't think this is all of it. It might be, but it's going to show a lot of Illidan's past, basically from when he was a baby all the way to when he became the Illidan that we all fought back in Black Temple. Or at least tried to fight and then wiped multiple times, never did it in Burning Crusade. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is go to your not your garrison. What do they even call this? I don't know, fuck it. Your garrison 2.0, basically. And as you can see, the crystal that I'm standing at for the longest time, you want to talk to it, accept a quest, and you're going to be doing most of your questing in Val'sharah. Just letting you guys know. So I'm going to cut to Val'sharah, and then I'm not going to show me turning in every quest and going back to Val'sharah. I'll just show me being there. You're going to have to do it like 3 or 4 times. Alright, so we are finally here. Took me a little bit, a lot of lag. The first one is right off the gate. If you're a warrior, you will shoot down here and start. I'm not going to talk during the cutscenes, except for I accidentally talked right there. That's my bad. You will pick that, or click that picture, and then the cutscene will happen.
Praise to the goddess. She has blessed us this night with new life. The birth of not one, but 2 healthy males.
2?
The Storm Rage twins.
Beautiful, nearly identical, except for...
That one, his eyes are golden.
Indeed. The child is destined for a great and prosperous future. His name is Illidan.
Illidan's was a life full of potential. His destiny forged in the great ordering and cast to the cosmic winds, where at last it would find a home on Azeroth. Within the tiny vessel, the great cycle began anew.
Alright, so this is going to be the second area that you're going to have to run to, all the way up there. You can fly to there if you want, or just run. I did that. Alright, so we're here. You're going to click the picture again. This is going to get kind of annoying, but you have to do it multiple times.
Call to me, and together we will uncover a piece of Illidan's past.
Illidan, your anger is misplaced. I have not insulted you.
You have cast me out, Cenarius.
No, you may remain here, but I will no longer be your teacher. If you wish to continue studying the wilds, you may do so with your brother.
So I must learn from a novice instead of a master?
You must learn respect. Malfurion will become the first druid, because he is a dedicated student. You are not. To walk this path requires sacrifice, Illidan. Something you have yet to understand.
Brother.
Don't you just love how their mouths don't even move when they're talking? Kind of like a old kung fu movie.
Failure and rejection. Most would have given up, but Illidan's destiny lay elsewhere.
Alright, we are, guess where? Val'sharah again. This time you're going to be going up into that area, so you might want to be careful because you could almost die if you go the way I do. I basically ran across the bridge.
When you are prepared, call to me, and together we will uncover a piece of Illidan's past.
Rook's send these devils back to their dark masters! For Azshara! For Kalimdor!
Sire, The Legion's disruption of our long-range teleportation network has made travel challenging.
Better late than never, eh, lad? Those of us that still draw breath fight on. Are you
Sire, behind you! Another Felmar has opened. Moonguard, focus your energies into me. We shall show these monsters the power of the arcane.
What manner of fellspawn have these devils set upon us? Mother Moon, help us all!
We require rest, Master.
Well done, Illidan. But the battle has only begun. The Legion has slain half of our forces and scattered the rest across the grounds. What you see here is all that remains of the Rook's Guard protecting the hold. To make matters worse, that monstrosity in the arena will burn the hold from the inside out if it is not stopped. Take your Moon Guard and rid Black Rook hold of this demonic invasion. You are our last hope, Illidan. Do what you must. Should Black Rook hold fall, all of Suramar will fall with it.
I will not fail you, my lord.
Alright, so the first thing you want to do is run back here, and you're going to basically repair the Moonguard portal.
If I push these Moonguard any harder, they will die. If I can repair that deactivated portal, I will have the reinforcements I require, and a font of power to refresh my energy.
And if you didn't notice, I did try to make him dance. I just wanted to see if there was an animation for it, if there's the normal Night Elf one. Unfortunately, I didn't have one.
The power radiating from the portal will energize me, so long as I remain nearby. I must remember to return to these portals whenever I am fatigued.
At your command, Captain. At your command, Captain.
I am ready, Lord Ravencrest. Lower the portcullis.
Lower the gate and brace yourselves! Glaive throwers at the ready!
Alright, so when you first start out, you're not going to have any attacks, which I thought was a little weird. And you don't have to keep constantly clicking the button to attack either. I thought you had to. You just right click him once and he'll keep casting. Don't worry too much about those guys. You can kill like the first two, and then you have to worry about killing her. Now, when you don't have any spells, it's hard, but don't worry, you will get spells. The beginning of this, so far his past hasn't been too horrible. He hasn't been crazy, just a little pissed off. Shit gets dark pretty quick here in this little scenario, which we'll see very, very soon. Basically, if you want to know, you're going to be sacrificing your mages to help you kill the invasion. So, technically, I get why he's doing it, because, as he says, without him doing it, Suramar could fall.
But my mages will die too. Alas, what choice exists? If I fail, Suramar falls tomorrow, and with it my beloved Taronda. I must act now.
So you're basically going to siphon their life. So it's one of those, catch-22s. You don't do anything, you fail. You do something, it's kind of evil, I guess you could say. But you do get some spells. The first one, you basically hop in the air and, push the person back. Does a good amount of damage. You have to keep doing it to kill them, though it does cost mana. All of these spells will. So, in case you haven't figured out yet, basically, whenever you're low on mana, you will hit your 6, and it will sacrifice more people. But, in order to sacrifice more people, you need them. Now, I thought that you had to wait at one of those portals. You don't.
Secure the rampart, Rook's Guard! Advance!
So, they'll basically spawn on top of you throughout you fighting. but you still want to open up these portals because you're going to have to.
It appears as if the demon armies are coming from the portal in the courtyard below. I'll need to destroy it if we're to survive, but I'll need help from my moon guard.
At your command.
So you get more people, but you're going to have to sacrifice them. I tried going down here. I tried jumping off the edge. You couldn't do either of those. You're going to have to go through the demons. I ended up dying a couple times just because I wasn't paying attention to my mini-map and I was trying to rush ahead. Don't do that. I'll, after I die the first time, I'll cut it. But every time you do sacrifice people, you will get 4 stacks of that buff right there, which increases your damage. It stacks up to 30 times. So there were times when I would just sit still, waste all my mana, and here's another spell. Pretty cool. You basically blast forward and then shoot yourself backwards. But if you want, you can stay up by that first portal, stack to 30, and then go through out and do this. I mean, if you want, you can, because, stack to 30, you're doing a shitload of damage, you're killing everything instantly, basically. I know these guys are already instant, but you're going to have to fight a couple bosses, I guess you could call them, and you'll want to basically, 3-shot them, which I suggest doing. So go ahead and do that if you want, or continue through, and whenever you need mana or health, you can sacrifice your people. Okay, so when you finally get down here, you don't want to go this way. Okay, you wanted to keep going forward because there's another gate. For some reason, when you first come down here, you just start taking a shitload of damage, as you can see right there. And it wasn't really because I was standing in that, because I'm still taking that heavy damage even without it. And I don't think it was the enemies. So I died, of course, died a couple times. As you can see, I'm already stacked up on that essence. I died 2 more times, and then I just stacked up and then went through this. So go ahead and kill all these guys. Kill the guys around the dragon too, just because I think he helps fight. You're going to have a little trouble getting this one, because if they hit you, you stop casting, so you're going to have to wait for those mages to come back. As you can see, I'm finally getting it, because they were attacking the mages. You have to watch out, because the Felguards uses some kind of slash spell, so even if they're attacking them, the mages, they can still attack you. So then after you do that, you want to come down here, help this guy out, take his quest, go down there, and kill the boss. Which I thought you had to go to the portals. This was at the point where I thought this. But as you can see, I just got more people right there. I don't know why it's shooting upwards. And I didn't have to go back to the portal. So don't waste your time doing that. Finally back down here, see, wasn't at the portal, got 4 more people. Missed, what a douche. But I don't think I missed actually. But look at the damage. I mean, stack up. Shit's so much easier that way. And then you'll go ahead, you'll take his quest. You will then have to run back up. There's a lot of running around, mainly. Though it is kind of fun killing all of the Legion with Illidan. Pretty cool. So, after you run back up here, you're going to want to not go back up. Go this way and close all of these unstable portals. Not too hard. There's only 1 person at it, though you might grab some Fellhounds as ads or whatever. After you close all 3, though, you will have to go and activate another one of your Moonguard portals, which, if you've been counting, we've only opened 2. The 3rd one is down, but you can't do it yet, or you can, and maybe I was taking all that damage for some other reason, but I'm pretty sure you can't do it. I would suggest just doing what I've done, going up here, not worrying about the 3rd portal, because you don't really need it right now, and it'll save you from constantly dying. So you're going to come over here, help this guy. That was a little buggy. I don't know why I didn't shoot to it. Accept it, take his quest. You get a couple items, 825. I don't think it scales up because I was 841 and I was still getting 825 items from it. But World Quest, I get 835. So, this might be good for you, might not be good for you. And then you're going to kill this asshole, whatever his name is, starts with an M. Malvin Garoth. I think it's how you I am horrible at pronouncing names in WoW. Or in general, really. So go ahead and kill him. Look at that. That one jump. Quarter dead. Pretty fucking cool. But then I had to sacrifice my guys. So you're going to want to... I know this is getting redundant, but stat. So go ahead and kill him. I think number 2 is the best. Look at that, dude. It's just fucking... He's nothing. you really are like the most badass guy. And then try to turn in your quests with this asshole constantly running. So if I were you, I would just try to pick one quick, because you're going to sit here, look at that legendary. You're going to sit here, he's going to run away again. Kind of annoying. I'll show you the legendary later, don't worry about it.
My axe is yours.
Got lucky with that perp. Unfortunately, still wasn't better than mine. So after you finally get down here and your mages attack the other people, open the final portal, and then after that's all good and done, you're going to be fighting Big Boy. But before you do that, you're going to have to use that Fury of the Cosmos, which is a channel, and it'll shoot basically this, badass spell in front of you. Not sure how far it reaches, so get pretty close. You don't want to be wasting it, and it melts it pretty quick. As you can see, was that 4 ticks? But I still took half health, so I don't fucking know. I guess don't stand in the green, maybe? It's kind of ridiculous, so you might end up dying quite a few times. Again, this is the beta, so right here I'm trying to waste my mana because I didn't realize at the time you can only stack to 30. But even with my mana low, look at him. He's already a quarter dead and I hit him with what? 2 spells? So this is pretty fun. I kind of like whenever you're doing quests where you take control of other things and go fighting. One of my favorites is actually in the beta also, where you turn into a Murloc and you get to go fight as a Murloc. It's pretty fun. So after you go ahead and you kill him, you're going to have to go in here and you're going to have to kill the Colossus Siegebreaker. Now you're going to get another spell, and what I did, like all the time, is I fucked up. You want to use it and not cast anything else, because as you can see, 30 stacks, I'm doing nothing to him. So you're going to get another spell. It's going to be number 4. I forget what it's called. And watch out, because you can use number 6 and he can interrupt it. So you want to wait until after he does that smash on the ground. You're going to get the spell and you want to use it, but then use nothing else. What happened with me, which I will show you in this video, is I ended up using it, but then I right away casted number 3, and then during number 3 I casted number 2. So here it is, you click it, it puts a debuff on him, but then I used number 3, debuff went away, and then I used number 2 and stopped my number 3. So don't do that. As you can see, I just hit number 4, and before the debuff is even off, he's crumbled up. That's how you do it. So take from my mistakes, hit number 4, and just stand still basically. You can hit number 6, I don't think that'll stop it, but just to be safe, don't do it unless you're 1 hit from dead, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, then hit it. You'll have to wait 20 seconds or something for the cooldown.
What? You are blind, Ravencrest. You are all blind. This was one invasion. They nearly killed everyone here and took Suramar. The best any of you can do is criticize my methods. My mages died saving our world. What have you given? What have you sacrificed? You're a damned fool, Ravencrest. No matter. I've learned all I can from you. We will never defeat the Legion so long as cowards hold the reins. Farewell. And good luck. Perhaps you may fare better begging them for your lives next time.
Okay, so the next part of this quest chain is definitely my favorite. Didn't know there's a loading screen there. Oh, I guess it wasn't a loading screen. Okay, that's why I didn't cut it out. You'll see why.
Begging's never been one of my
to
talents,
understand
Starlight.
Illidan's
You should know that by
perspective
now.
is essential if we are to succeed in our mission.
it to you demons!
What would you have done?
Ravencrest. Impossible.
Alright, so before this, I forgot, you do want to come to, Azshara, I think it is the name of this place. Pretty sure. And listen to this guy.
When you are prepared, call to me, and together we will uncover a piece of Illidan's
That worried me a little bit when I was recording. I thought I completely crashed. And the reason I killed that guy is I thought I heard a boop. So I wanted to see if it would do it again.
we defeat them here, it will mean nothing. We are doomed. Unless we find another way to fight them. And I will find that way.
So that was an obvious graphical error. But I gotta say, he took a lot of green shit to the mouth. That was a little weird.
With his eyes burned out for seeing the truth, Illidan still did not falter. Even under the gaze of the Lord of the Burning Legion, Illidan remained resolute and defiant.
Alright, so we're going to be coming to the Black Temple for the, basically the finale. And I'm not going to spoil it, even though you're going to see it in about the next 12 seconds. It's going to be pretty cool.
When you are prepared, call to me, and together we will uncover a piece of Illidan's past.
Alright, so here we are. We get to play as Illidan, the badass Illidan.
I should have slaughtered you and your malformed brethren long ago.
We've come to end your reign, Illidan.
That one asshole always jumping in a raid.
And all of Outland shall be free.
That's my transmog for my warlock, by the way.
But I remain unconvinced.
The time has
Alright, so you get to take on a raid. This was my favorite part of this whole thing. So I basically... The countdown, and then the asshole that always pulls early. This is just like a raid, which is pretty... I don't know, I loved it. So number 1 decreases their health, and I don't know... Like, you have to be really close to them, and I only think it affects one person. Number 3 is a slam, affects the whole raid, and your number 2 is your basic melee. Now, at first, you know, I didn't really take the hint of this being a raid. Well, you know what I mean. I wasn't attacking the healers first, which is what you always want to do. PvE, PvP, whatever. Kill the healers first. So you want to do that. They had a shitload of healers. Kill all the healers first, and then you can start on whoever the hell you want, really. Make sure you know you're applying number 1 to as many people as possible, though they will dispel it. Surprising, they actually have some smart people in a raid. But then again, this is Burning Crusade, not LFR. So you want to basically take out everybody. This is going to get kind of redundant, so I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. But as you can see, you get percentage for killing people. Or I guess just hitting people, honestly. Because it's going up and I'm not even doing anything. So maybe you just have to survive until 100%. And then it says 0 out of 25 elimination. But I've killed a couple people and it wasn't counting towards it. So I'm not really sure how to really fix that. But just constantly, I don't know about your number 6 either. I don't remember ever clicking it, but it's off cooldown. And it's like a 15-minute, or it's on cooldown, and it's a 15-minute cooldown. So kind of weird. So this is going to be your second stage, though stage 3, I mean, of fighting. You're going to kind of float. You're going to fly, and you're going to be using one spell, and you will see it in a couple seconds. Come on. Loading screens. Alright, here it is. I was trying to read. Don't ever read, just click shit. There wasn't that many people left, and you want to kind of lead your shot a little bit, because it does take time from you to the thing. I don't remember this part in the raid, though. Maybe it's just been a while. Pretty sure he didn't do this. Well, he might have. I'm going to cut that. I don't want to look stupid. Constantly do that, and then what's really great about this whole thing is these NPCs are just as stupid as people in the raid. Because I can just leave it on this guy, and he'll just still stand in shit, which everybody does in the fucking raids, apparently. And then he ran through more and died. So really smart NPCs, the smartest. You know, you're going to have a tough time doing this. And then after you get to, it says 14 now right there, even though I didn't kill 14. You're going to go to the next stage, which isn't going to be as fun. Alright, so you're going to basically, you got a couple people left. You're going to want to do your metamorphosis. This part is going to be fun. So the next part's not going to be fun. So number 1 and number 2. Number 2 is your Shadow Blast. It's just, you know, your normal attack. Number 1 summons these observers, which will stun a couple people. I didn't cast it on the guy to the left of me, but there's still ones on it, so that was kind of weird. So I guess just click it. You might not have to click on anybody, but maybe just to focus on one specific person, you might want to. And then off cooldown, just keep clicking it, continue shadow bolting. My number 6 is back to full cooldown again. I didn't realize that during I'm playing. I'm just seeing it now, which is why I'm a little confused. So I'm not really sure what the hell that's all about, but you know, who cares? To finish off the raid, as you can see, it does do AoE damage because I killed a couple people there. And then the Warlock who fucking has the Soul Stone on and used it at the worst possible time. And on himself. Like, Warlocks are such assholes. I know that because I am one.
Their fury pales before mine, Illidan. We have some unsettled business between us.
How is it even possible?
Ah, my long hunt is finally over. Today, justice will be done.
Okay. The not fun part. It says you want to defeat her. It's not going to happen. I didn't fight her first. I wanted to fight the healer. I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do. So I, focused down the healer. I don't think there was any others. And then I tried to kill her. It doesn't matter. You're not going to kill her. Look at the damage that you're getting taken compared to her. I mean, I put the shear on her. I hit number 3, hit number 2. She hasn't even lost any health. You're not going to win. So, if I were you, just try to kill as many of the stupid-ass NPCs as possible, just to make it feel a little bit more accomplished than you not killing anything. And I guess I did leave one healer alive. So, I did wipe the whole raid. That's good. That's, I guess, what every boss wants to do. I never really seen it from their side. We just come in and... I got healed for some reason, by the way. We just come in and kill them. They're just trying to, do mass murder and shit like that, and we're getting all up in their business. We're assholes, man. And then after you basically die, another asshole rebirths. You get captured, and then there's like a really long world first. What an asshole! Fuck that guy, fucking mage. There's like a long glitch that happened where I couldn't move or anything. It was a little weird.
The world is only as meaningful to us as the beings that inhabit it. Even in the end, Illidan saw her as clearly as the first time he laid eyes on her. He never lost sight of his world. You must ask yourself, how far will you go for yours?
Alright, I will show this because it is at the end. You're going to get a helm that allows you to track demons on your mini-map. It's basically like, a hunter tracking beasts or whatever you want. Not that useful, I don't think. It could have had some flavor text maybe or something like that, but no. Tracking demons, how fun. So, I put it on, I used it, there it is. It lasts until, I guess, you log out or take it off. That's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see something else in the future from the beta or live, and I'll see y'all next time.